Hi, I'm Isabella Alvarez. May you introduce yourself and briefly explain what community/cultural group you come from?
Yes, hi, I'm Ramona Aguilar. I'm Isabella's mom, and I am from the Mexican community. And culturally, our region is from Michoacan, a state of Mexico.
And then for my project, what food will you be talking about today?
I will be talking about one of our most beloved desserts, which is arroz con leche, which is also a cream rice pudding.
And then any special memories or cultural significance you hold with this food?
Yes, a lot. It's part of who we are in our Mexican community. You'll find it in celebrations, family gatherings, religions, holidays such as Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead. Christmas, it's also known to be served when someone's sick, just a form of comfort.
And then can you elaborate a little bit more on any special memories you have with this food?
Sure. So this dessert has definitely been in generations, going back to my grandma's. It was something that she loved to make for us as part of comfort when we came to visit. You would smell the cinnamon and the condensed milk throughout the house. It was something that was passed on to my mom, and therefore I make it for my children when they've are ill, just as a form of love and comfort. So that's what we use it for.
And then can you briefly talk about the cultural history of arroz con leche?
Yes, so it's known to originate from Spain and made its way to Mexico with the little twist. Every Mexico region does it a little different. In our region of Michoacan, which is in Mexico, we add cinnamon, vanilla, and or condensed milk, and we make our little twist from that.
And then how do you prepare arroz con leche?
So for arroz con leche, you need rice, milk, stick cinnamon, and condensed milk and or vanilla. And really, what you do is you do, depending on how much rice you're going to cook. For example, I'll make a cup of rice. I put 2 cups of water with a stick of cinnamon or two. Let it boil. Once the water is absorbed, then I would add milk to preference, depending on what milk you drink. We don't necessarily measure things, so we'll just top the milk over the rice. I'll let it boil a little bit. Then at that point is when you add, once the rice is soft, you add the whole thing, the whole cup of condensed milk and our vanilla. Let it boil a little. Remove from heat. Let it sit, and then you serve nice and warm.
Thank you for sharing this experience with us.
Thank you.